So we've got a little puzzle here to try and find Ping's four numbers. Now let's look at each of these in turn. The mode of these four numbers is 8. So that's going to mean I either have 8 and 8 with some other numbers, which may, like one of them is, at least one of them is going to have to be bigger than 8. I might instead have my number here and then 8 question mark, that's a possibility. Or maybe I could get 8, 8, 8, and then a question mark. So let me just run through this again. I know the mode is 8, so I'm going to have at least two 8s. I know the biggest number is more than 8, so I've kind of constructed one here with the two 8s in the middle, and I've constructed one here with the two 8s at the start, and I've even thrown in three 8s potentially, but and then something that would get me a mean of 11 would be there. Now let's just have that kind of to one side. Let's think about the mean. I think, to be fair, the next one will be good to do. Right, if I have three numbers, like four numbers, let's say, and I want to find the mean, then I would add them up, a plus b plus c plus d, and then I would divide by 4, and that will give me 11. Now I can rearrange this to a plus b plus c plus d equals 44. And this question requires you to know that, to realize that if you have four numbers and the mean is 11, then they must add up to 44. I've kind of explained where that comes from. So that will help us out. Because if I want a mean of 44, sorry, if I want them to add up to 44, well, here the 8s add up to 24, and that would mean I'd need 20 here, but that wouldn't give me a range of 7, so I can basically rule that one out. Here, I'm going to get 16, and that means that these two will add to give. Sorry, I'm just going to work on this one for the moment. So my question mark plus my question mark, they're different numbers, but I've used question mark for each of them, would equal 44 minus 16, which is equal to 28. How am I then going to get a range of 7 for those? Well, that's not going to work, is it? Because this one has to be less than 8, so then I'd get a much bigger range. So basically, I can rule this one out as well. So that leaves me with 8, 8, and then two things here. Okay, let's focus on this. I'm going to sort of start from scratch with this one. So I've got 8, 8, and then I'm going to call it A and B. Now I know that 16 plus A plus B equals 44, for the same sort of argument as up here. That means A plus B is going to have to equal 28. Now I want a difference of 7, but that doesn't mean that these two differ by 7, because 8 is my smallest number here, so actually I could have done that earlier on. This is going to be 15. And that's then going to work, because I can see that what do I need A to be? It's going to be 13. So not an easy start to this paper, in my opinion. We know that 8 has to occur twice or more. I think if you put it at the start, then this will quite quickly come out. But it is kind of, it's worth considering these ones. But I have ruled those out. So I've got my mode of 8, I've got my range of 7, and I've got them adding to 44. So I've definitely got my mean of 11, and we've got the four numbers that Ping chose.